Utkarsh and Varun, students, I am happy to see that you both are too punctual in the class. Well done for that. Okay. So, students, in today's session, we are going to discuss about the topic real numbers. As we know, maths is all about numbers, and we can classify the numbers into too many types. And in the general daily way, in the our daily life, generally we use counting numbers. Hello, Janvi. Good evening. So we generally use counting numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So, students, what is the name of these numbers? These counting numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. These numbers are known as any answer, Utkarsh, Varun, or Janvi. Students, the mathematical name of these counting numbers is yes, Utkarsh, absolutely correct. These numbers are called as natural numbers. But students, if you notice, natural numbers starts with 1 always. Okay. So if we add, hello Bhumi, good evening. Students, if we add 0 to the family of natural numbers, then these are, hello Bhumi, hello Sarenya, good evening. Yes, Utkarsh, then they are called as whole numbers. Well done, Utkarsh. But students, if you notice now, negative numbers are not there. So if we add all the negative numbers to the family of whole numbers, then they are called as rationals. Are you sure? Yes, Janvi. Yes, Janvi.
Ma'am, integers.
Yes. This is the correct answer. Well done, Janvi. All means minus 3, minus 2, minus 1, all these numbers plus 0 plus or positive. Yes, Utkarsh and Janvi, absolutely right. They are called as integers. But students, now fractions are missing here. So if we add all the fractions of the family of integers, then these they are combinedly called as, now Utkarsh, now your previous answer is correct. They are combinedly known as rational numbers. Yes, Utkarsh, absolutely correct. Well done. So students means the numbers that can be written in the form of p by q, where p and q both are integers and q is not equal to 0. These numbers are called as rational numbers. And the numbers that can be written in the form of p by q, those numbers are called as irrational numbers. And students, the combined family of this rational and irrational, they are called as real numbers. Means all type of numbers, like if it is natural, whole, integers, fraction, rational, anything, root 2, root 5, anything, all type of numbers are combinedly known as real numbers. Hello Anushka, hello Devraj, good evening. So students,
Good evening.
good evening Anushka. So students, now before we start our today's first topic, let's solve a easy question first. And students, the question is, real numbers are a combination of dash numbers and dash numbers, whole, natural, rational, irrational, or positive, negative. Students, what do you think? A, B, or C? Which one is correct? B by Varun. Okay. B by Utkarsh. Bhumi, Anushka, Sarenya, Devraj, Janvi. B by Janvi as well. Rational, irrational. Yes, students, absolutely correct answer. The combination of rational and irrational number, they are combinedly known as real numbers. Yes, well done. Bhumi, Anushka, Devraj, Janvi, Utkarsh, and Varun. Students, absolutely correct answer. Combination of rational and irrational number are called as real numbers. So now, students, let's start our today's first topic, which is fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So, students, let's say what the theorem says. Theorem says every composite number can be expressed as a product of primes, and this factorization is unique except for the order of its factors. Students, composite number means any answer? Anushka, Bhumi, Sarenya, other. Yes, other than prime numbers means more than one factor, Anushka. So means number 3 has two factor, 1 and 3 itself. So means it is a composite. No. So you said na more than one factor. So 3 has 1 and 3 two factors. Any other answer, students? Composite like 2 means 2 is a composite number. Okay, Anushka, that more than two factors. Okay, Bhumi, 2 is composite number or prime number? Or any other answer, students? 2 is composite or prime? Prime, yes, students. 2 is the smallest prime number. Yes, Bhumi and Varun, absolutely correct. And Anushka, your answer is also correct, students. Number which has factors as 1 or number itself, yes, those numbers are called as prime numbers. And the numbers having more than two factors means except one or number itself, if it has another factor, then the number is called as composite numbers. Well done, Janvar and Bhumi, absolute Anushka, and absolutely correct answer. So students, the theorem says every composite number can be expressed as the product of the prime numbers, and this factorization is unique. So means we can write any composite number as a product of the prime numbers only in one way. Not more than two ways are possible, except the order. Means we can write 55 as 11 in 5 into 11 or 11 into 5. So we change the order only, na? Otherwise the factors are same. So yes, this is a possibility. Otherwise, we can write 55 as only one in only one way, as the product of the prime numbers. Like 42, we can write it as 2 into 3 into 7, or we can write 7 into 2 into 3. We change the order, na, but the factors are same. This is what the fundamental theorem of arithmetic says. So students, please take notes of it. And now let's solve some easy questions from this topic. So students, our next question is a poll question. So students, solve this question very quickly and choose your answer. Remember that only 45 seconds are there, so you have to be quick. Hello Anshul, hello Vasundhara, good evening. So students, the question is 450 can be expressed as 3 square into 5, 3 into 25, 3 square into 5 square into 2, or 3 into 5 square into 2. I think it is the easy one. You only have to find the prime factors of number 450. So it's 20 seconds are left. Huh? Anushka, Vasundhara, Varun, choose your answer, please. So it's 10 seconds are remaining. Varun and Vasundhara, please be quick. Devraj, check your answer, please. Varun, check your answer. And the time is up. Vasundhara, you have missed it. Please be quick while solving the poll questions. But well done, Utkarsh, Bhumi, Anushka, Varun, Sarenya, Anshul, Janvi, and Devraj. Friends, absolutely correct answer by all of you. Yes, it is option C. You can verify it also. 3 square means 9, 5 square means 25 into 2 means 9 into 50. That is, it is equal to 450. Means these are the prime factors of number 450. So that's why option C will be the correct answer here. Students, to find out the prime factors of any number, there is an easiest way is a factor tree method. Means, okay, every composite number can be expressed in the form of a prime factor tree by dividing the number by their least prime factor. Suppose the number is 30 and we have to find its prime factors. So its least prime factor is 2. 2 is the least prime number, na? And 30 is divisible by 2. So if you divide 30 by 2, we will get 15 as the answer. Now 15 is not divisible by 2. So let's divide 15 by 3 then. Divide 15 by 3, we will get 5 as the answer. Now 2, 3 and 5, all three are prime numbers. These are the prime factors of number 5. And Jatin, good evening. Jatin, good evening. Students, please take notes of it. And now let's solve some easy questions from this topic. So students, our next question is, the factor tree express 156 as a product of its prime factors. Students, try to solve please. Tell me the prime factors of the number 156. All of you. Prime factors of number 156 will be. Solve it please and tell me the answer. Prime factors of 156 will be. Jatin, Anushka, Bhumi, Utkarsh, Varun, Tarinya, Anshul, Janvi, Devraj, or Vasundhara. 2 into 2 into 13 into 3. Okay. Any other answers, students? Prime factors of of number 156. 2, 2, 3, and 13 by Janvi as well. The same answer. Okay, let's check. Students, least prime number is 2. Let's divide by 2. 2 into 2 into 3 by 13 by Anushka and Vasundhara as well. The same. Friends, if we divide it by 2, it will be 2 sevens are 14 and 2 eights are 16, 78. Again, divide by 2. 2 threes are 6, 2 nines are 18. We divide by 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 threes are 9. It means yes, friends. It's fact only 13, Janvi. Okay, the last one, yes, last one it is 13. This 2 is square into 3 into 13. These are the prime factors of number 156. And well done, Utkarsh, Vasundhara, Anushka, Janvi, and Varun. Students, absolutely correct answer. Well done. It's very easy if we use factor tree method to find prime factors of any number. Students, now our next question is, complete the factor tree to find the values of x and y. Students, please tell me the answer. Values of x and y from here will be, if you divide x by 3, you will get 195 as the answer. You divide 195 by 3, we will get y as the answer. And if we divide y by 5, we will get 30 as the answer. So values of x and y will be, x is 585 or x is 65. Two answers. Varun and Utkarsh. 585 or 65. X is 585 by Anushka as well. Means if we divide x by 3, we will get 195 as the answer, or x will be equal to 580. So y is 65. 195 into 3. Yes, x will be 585. And y? Well done. Janvi, Vasundhara, Anushka, and Varun. Absolutely correct. So y means, y just, if we have 195 by 3, we will get y as the answer. And if we multiply 13 into 5, will also gives us y. Yes, students. 13 5 is 65, so y will be 65 here. Well done, Janvi, Anushka, Varun, and Utkarsh, students. Absolutely correct answer. Well done. So x is 585 here and y is 65. Students, in this way, we can find prime factors for any composite number. And if we have prime factors, then we can find the value of LCM and HCF for any given number. Okay, so LCM means least common multiple and HCF means highest common factor for any given two numbers. And students, there is a relation between the LCM and HCF of two numbers. What is the relation? Anyone? Any idea? Relation between HCF and LCM for any two given numbers. What is the relation? LCM plus HCF is equal to A into B. Are you sure, Vasundhara? Relation between LCM and, okay, Vasundhara. Okay, now product. LCM into HCF is A into B. Okay. Any other answer? And was LCM, okay. Yes, Janvi. LCM into HCF is equal to. Well done, Vasundhara and Janvi. Students, absolutely correct. Yes, students, it's a relation. Remember that the product of LCM and HCF of two given numbers is always equal to the product of those two numbers. Means if let's say two numbers as 2 and 6. If we find the factors of 2, it will be 2 into 1. Factors of 6 will be 3 into 2. 2 is common. So HCF of these numbers is 2. If we find the LCM, it is 6 only. Product of HCF into LCM is 12. Product of these numbers, it is also 12. Means both are same. The product of LCM and LCF two numbers is always equal to the product of those numbers. Students, please take notes of it. And well done, Janvi and Anasundara. Students, absolutely correct answer. So ends our next question from this topic is find the LCM and HCF of 72 and 120 using the prime factorization method. Verify the relationship between them. Students, let's find the prime factors of these numbers first. We divide 72 by 2. 2 3s are 6, 2 6 are 12, 2 18s are 6, 80, 36, 2 9s are 18, 3 3s are 9, and 3 1s are 3. So prime factors of 72 will be 2 cube into 3 square. For 120, divide by 2. 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 6, 2 15s are 30, 3 5s are 15, 5 1s are 5. Factors of 120 will be 2 cube into 3 into 5. So students, the HCF will be HCF of 72 and 120 will be 24. Okay, let's check. Students, both the numbers has 2 cube as common and 1 3 is also common. 8 into 3. Yes, Utkarsh and Varun, absolutely correct answer. Well done. And students, the LCM will be, let's find the LCM also. Divide by 2. 36 are 22, 60 is are 20. 2 18s are 36, 2 30s are 60, 2 9s are 18, 2 15s are 30, 3 72 is the LCM, Varun. 3 3s are 9, 3 5s are 15, 3 1s are 3, 5 is not divisible, and then 5. Hello, Skant. Good evening. So, students, as LCM will be, please check the answer, Varun. So, LCM of 360 is the LCM. Okay. Means 2 cube into 3 is square into 5. 8 into 40 into 9. Yes, well done, Varun. Absolutely correct. It is equal to 360. So, students, let's verify the relationship between them. Yes, Utkarsh, absolutely correct answer. Utkarsh and Varun, well done. So, students, we have to check product of LCM and HCF. Means LCM is 360, HCF is 24. And the product of numbers A and B. Let's check they are equal or not. Numbers are 72 and 120. Students, please check they are same or not. Product of numbers and the product of the LCM and HCF, are they equal or not? Easy now. We only have to find L7 SCF for two given numbers. Students, okay, so this one is clear to all of you. Iskand, Utkarsh, Anshul, Vasundhara, Jatin, Anushka, Devraj, Sarenya, Varun, Janvi, or Bhumi. Students, clear? Is it clear to all of you? Thank you so much, Anushka and Varun. Thank you so much, Anshul. So, students, now it's time for all of you to solve a question by yourself. the poll question, students. So solve this question quickly now and choose your answer. Remember that only 45 seconds are there, so you have to be quick. Okay. The question is, for two numbers 20 and 50, the product of their LCM and HCF is equal to 10, 50, 100 or 1000. Okay, Anshul is very quick in this. Well done, Anshul. Vasundhara. Okay. We have to find the product of LCM and HCF of these two numbers, 20 and 50. Sarenya Devraj. Okay. So it's 10 seconds are left, so you have to be quick, huh? Janvir, Anushka, check your answer, please. Varun, Bhumi, Jatin, Utkarsh, please be quick. Janvi, check your answer. And the time is up. Friends, the correct answer is here. Option. And well done, Anshul is Sarenya, Devraj, Vasundhara, and Anushka. Friends, absolutely correct answer. Well done. It will be option D, 1000. So we have just discussed that the product of LCM and HCF of two given numbers is always equal to product of those numbers. Here numbers are given as 20 and 50. Means it is equal to 1000. Option D will be the correct answer here. Wasn't unable. Okay, Skand was unable to see the question. Okay, Skand, it might be a network issue. Okay, so I hope next will be visible to you. It might be a network issue. Okay, so students, let's move on to our next question then. Okay, the next one is, in a textbook question, students, check whether 6 to the power n can end with a digit 0 for any natural number n. Students, what do you think? Yes or no? X to the power n for any value of n, will it end with digit 0 or not? For any value of n natural number n, means if n is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. No by Varun, yes by Anshul. No by Janvi as well. Okay, so can anyone explain this? Anshul, can you explain? No by Devraj as well. No. Anshul, can you explain this? Any other answer? Anyone else want to explain? Devraj, Janvi, Varun? Why this is no or why the answer is yes? Nutkarsh, Bhumi, Anushka, try to answer. 2 or 5 to get 0 at last. Uh, number can end with 0 when it end with 2 or 5. Okay, Varun and Janvi, they are the students. Absolutely correct answer. Yes, students, the answer is no. Factor is 2 and 5. Factor must be 2 and 5, but here, students, we can write 6 as 2 into 3 power n, or 2 to the power n, or 3 to the power n. Students, only I think 5 is sufficient also. We know that any number, uh, if it ends with 0, means it is divisible by 5 each and every case. So if we say that this number is ends with 0, it means it will be divisible by 5. But here it has factors of 2 and 3 only. And 2 and 3 both can't be divisible by 5. Any number ends with ma'am, question is not visible and you are not audible. Okay. Yes, friends, I am audible now. Am I audible now? I am audible. Okay, thank you so much, Utkarsh and Janvi. Okay, thank you so much, Varun and Devraj. Anushka, so please, sorry, yes, Anushka, so please try to refresh your page. Anushka is not there. There's a network issue with Anushka's net, huh? So hence any number ends with 0, it means it is definitely divisible by 5. Then it will be divisible by 5. But here, the class factors are 2 and 3 only. But 6 to the power n is not because factors are 2 and 3 only. It means 6 to the power n never ends with 0 for any value of n. This is what we have to prove here. And sorry. Okay, so students and Varun Devraj and Janvi is answered. Let's move on to our next question then. Okay. Next question is, there is a circular path around a sport field. Sonia takes 80 minutes to drive one round of the field while Ravi takes 12 minutes to for the same. Suppose they both start at the same point at the same time and go in the same direction. After how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point? So, friends, how can we solve this? It is a field. We have to find after how many minutes will they meet again at the starting point. 30 So sorry, students. I don't know what is the issue. So sorry for that. 36 is the LCM and it is the answer. Okay. Yes, students, we have. Students, am I audible now? Anshul, Devrat, Anushka, Skand, I am audible. Okay, thank you so much, Anushka. Okay, so students, thank you so much, Utkarsh, Anshul, and Devrat. My voice is cracking. Okay. Okay. Students, give me 1 minute. After 36 minutes. Yes, students, absolutely correct answer, Anushka. And Anushka, Devraj, and Anush, yes, and Varun. Okay, thank you so much, Devraj. Students, we have to find the answer. We have to find the LCM of 18 and 12 here. So if we try to find the LCM of 18 and 12, right, right, 2 nines are 18, 2 6 are 12, 3 threes are 9, 3 twos are 6, and now 3 divisible by 1, not divisible by 2. 36 is answered by Shanvi as well. Yes, Shanvi, absolutely correct answer. Friends, if you try to find the LCM of 16, 12, and 18, it will be equal to 2 into 3 into 3 into 2. That is 36 minutes is the answer. Yes, Janvi, we are discussing the same thing. Why not HCF? Okay. So, friends, suppose, let's say this is a starting point. Okay. Okay, Janvi, we are discussing the same thing. So, Ravi and Sonia both starts from this starting point. Okay. After 12 minutes, Ravi completed one round. Ravi ने round complete कर लिया after 12 minutes में. So, after 12 minutes, Ravi is here again after completing the one round. But Sonia takes 18 minutes to complete the round. It means after 12 minutes, Sonia is something here. She is in the middle. Because उसे लग रहा है 18 मिनट्स अपना राउंड कवर करने में. So वो अभी भी कहीं बीच में ही है. She is not completed her round. Okay. Now, so Ravi is here after 12 minutes. So Ravi starts for the second round. So Ravi completes second round in again 12 minutes. Means now for 24 minutes are over. Okay. So for 24 minutes, Ravi is again here after completing two rounds. But Sonia completed one round in 18 minutes. So she was here after 18 minutes and after 24 minutes, now she is something between here. After 80 minutes, Sonia was here. And now after 6 more minutes, Sonia is again somewhere in between in the field. So Ravi starts, means after two rounds of Ravi, both are to different positions again. Now Ravi starts for the third round now. So after next 12 minutes, Ravi completed his third round. And Ravi is again here at the starting points. Means now 36 minutes are over and Ravi completed three rounds. And now after 36 minutes, Sonia completed first round in 18 minutes and next round is next 18 minutes. 36. It means after 36 minutes, Sonia and Ravi both are at, so sorry. After 36 minutes, Sonia and Ravi both are at the starting point here. Ravi ने complete कर लिया अपने 3 round, 12, 12, 12 और सोनिया ने complete करे अपने 2 ही round, 18 and 18. इट मीन्स अगर हमें ये निकालना है कि दोनों किस पॉइंट पर मिलेंगे तो हमें क्या उसमें क्या करना होगा, हमें 18 और 12 इन दोनों का कॉमन मल्टीपल क्या है वो निकालना है. कौन सा ऐसा नंबर है जो दोनों से डिवाइड हो रहा है. बिकॉज अगर आपने देखा 18 आफ्टर 18 मिनट्स सोनिया तो स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट पर थी लेकिन रवि समवेयर हेयर इन द बिटवीन. क्यों? क्योंकि 18 इज नॉट डिविजिबल बाय 12. सो कोई ऐसा पॉइंट, ऐसा नंबर जो 18 और 12 दोनों का मल्टीपल होगा, उस नंबर पर दोनों सेम पोजीशन पर होंगे. सो एटलीस्ट कम से कम 36 मिनट्स बाद दोनों सेम पोजीशन होंगे बिकॉज 36 उनका लीस्ट कॉमन मल्टीपल है. 36 डिवाइड हो रहा है 18 और 12 दोनों से, ये दोनों का मल्टीपल है. इट मींस एटलीस्ट 36 मिनट्स बाद ये दोनों सेम पोजीशन होंगे. एंड मल्टीपल लीस्ट मल्टीपल मींस वी हैव टू फाइंड LCM for this. That's why Janvi we find LCM not HCF. Okay, thank you so much Janvi. So and this one is clear to all of you now why we use LCM here? Is it clear to all of you? So and you can ask for doubts if there is any doubt. Okay, thank you so much Anushka and Janvi. Thank you so much. Students, in the next thank you so much Varun. So students, in the next question, two statements are given to us. Assertion and then its reason is given. Assertion क्या है? If the LCM of two integers 26 and 91 is 182, then SCF is 13. Or reason given है LCM into product of integers is equal to HCF. Students, what do you think? A, B, C or D? Which one is correct here? Try to solve this and tell me the answer. A, B, C or D. Which one is correct? A by Utkarsh. Achha, both are true. Reason is mentioned for the assertion. Okay. Any other? A by Shanvi, A by Utkarsh. Both okay. Any other answer? Sarenya, Devraj, Janvi, Utkarsh. Utkarsh said A. Sorry. Anushka, Skand, Vasundhara, Anshul, Jatin, Bhumi. What is your answer? Devraj said it is A again. Okay. Students, please be quick. Quickly post your answers. A by Anushka as well. Okay. Anyone else? Try to answer. A by Vasundhara. Students, A by Bhumi as well. Okay. So students, C by Varun. A different answer. So students, I want to add my answer also. Or I have a hint. A is an incorrect answer. B, C and D, three options are there now. Now, students, check your answers. Okay, Varun said C. Any other one? Now, C is by Devraj as well. C by Shanvi. B by Vasundhara. Students, B by Utkarsh. D by what's happening? A, B, C, or D. All the options are correct. Yeah. Students, do you read the reason carefully? हमने रिलेशन अभी पढ़ा था. Relations. Varun said C. Okay, so well done, Varun, Devraj, and Shanvi. Students, your answer is absolutely correct for this. Students, it will be C. Why C? Yes, Utkarsh, absolutely right. Students, we have learned the relation between HCM and LCF. HCF into LCM, it is equal to the product of numbers. और रीजन में फॉर्मूला क्या गिवन है हमें? LCM into product of numbers, it is equal to HCF. The formula is correct. Is the formula is correct? No. An incorrect formula is given to us. Yes, Anushka, reason is false here. हमें incorrect formula given है यहाँ पर, तो reason तो false है. Now let's check for the assertion. अगर हम यहाँ से SCF की वैल्यू निकालें, it will be A into B by LCM. Numbers given है 26 and 91 and LCM given है 182. Let's add by 13. 13 to 26. 13 ones are 13. 13 fours are 52. 2 sevens are 14. 91 by 7, that is 13. Yes, it is 13. It means reason assertion to true hai, but reason is false. That's why students option C will be the correct one. This is the answer. So students, before giving the answer, try to read the question very carefully. Okay. In this question, an incorrect formula is given to us. So you have to read the question carefully before solving it. And well done, Utkarsh, Varun, and Devraj and Shanvi. Absolutely correct. So students, time for a doubt board now. So if anything you want to ask, you can ask now. Any queries, any doubts, students? Anything you want to ask? Thank you so much, Varun. Thank you so much, Utkarsh. So what are responses? So students, let's move on to our next topic then, which is application of fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So and the first application is, if P divides A square, then P divides A as well, where A is a positive integer and P is a prime number. So let's take, if we say, if P is a prime number, means suppose we say P as 5. Okay, 5 is a prime number. Huh? So if P divides A square, then P also divides A as well. This is what the statement says. Let's say A is equal to 25. Means if 25 square divides P, that is 5, is it divisible by 5? 25 square. Of course. 5 into 25 by 5. 5 is 25. We're getting 125 as the answer. Yes, it is divisible by 25. 25 square. It means 25 is also divisible by 5. Of course. So this is what the statement says. If P divides A square, then P also divides A as well. Students, please take notes of it. And before we move ahead, let's solve an easy question from this topic. Our next poll question, students. So solve this question quickly and choose your answer. Okay. The question is, if 13 divides 26 square, then 13 should definitely divide 226, 62 or 100. अगर 26 स्क्वायर, अगर 36 डिवाइड करा 26 स्क्वायर को, तो 13 ऑल्सो डिवाइड करेगा किसको? 2 को, 76 को, 62 को और 100 को. भूमि, ओके सॉरी, उत्कर्ष एंड देवराज 22 सॉरी 13 किसे डिवाइड करेगा? डिवाइड करने पर आंसर क्या आएगा वो नहीं पूछा है, किसके डिवाइड करेगा? जतिन एंड स्कंद, चूज योर आंसर्स. Jatin, and the time is up. Well done. Anshul, Bhumi, Janvi, Varun, Sarenya, Utkarsh, Vasundhara, Shanvi, Anushka, and Devraj. Absolutely correct answers, friends. Yes, it is option B, 26. With this, 26 square is divisible by 30. Means 26 will also be divisible by 13. Option D will be the correct one here. And students, With the help of this, we can prove the irrationality of numbers. Means with the help of this statement, we can prove root 2, root 3, root 5, and so on. These are irrational numbers. Students, how can we prove this? So, students, let's prove root 2 is irrational with the help of this statement. And students, to learn more about this, that how can we prove this, let me call over our master tutor Baiju sir on the screen. After that, we will solve some interesting questions from this topic. Okay.
That root 2 is irrational based on fundamental theorem of arithmetic or using fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So we will try proving this by using method of contradiction. So we have to prove root 2 is irrational. So here we'll assume root 2 is rational first. Root 2 assume that it's rational. Now if you assume root 2 as rational, we can always find integers a and b where b not equal to 0 such that root 2 can be written as a by b where a and b are coprimes. Now what are coprimes? I hope all of you know coprimes. Coprimes are numbers where HCF is 1. That is, in other words, there should not be any common factor other than 1. Now root 2 is b by a. So we can write b root 2 as a. Squaring both sides, if you square both sides, you will get 2b square equal to a square. What is the meaning? 2b square equal to a square means 2 will divide a square. So 2 divides a. Very simple, right? When 2 divides a, you can actually write a equal to 2k for some integer k. Now if you substitute this back, what you will get? If you substitute this back, you will get 2b square equal to 4k square or b square equal to 2k square. That means 2 divides b square. In turn, 2 divides b. This is where we are using fundamental theorem of the theorem based on fundamental theorem of arithmetic. So 2 divides b. Now 2 divides a also. We got that before. So a and b have at least 2 as a common factor. Other than 1, a and b, they have 2 also as a common factor. At least 2. So, and this contradicts our initial assumption that a and b are coprimes, because that was the condition. So since it contradicts the fact that a and b are coprimes, and this contradiction is actually because of our incorrect assumption that root 2 is rational. So we conclude that that our initial assumption is incorrect. So we conclude that.
Okay. So students, in the same way, we can prove a rationality of any other number. So students, let's solve a question where we have to prove root 5 is an irrational number. Friends, for proving this, let's suppose a contradiction. Let's suppose root 5 is rational number. So if root 5 is rational, it means we can write root 5 in the form of a by b, where a and b are integers. And let's suppose they are co-prime numbers. Why we assume co-prime numbers? Suppose if I say that a or b co-prime numbers nahi hai, it means suppose if they are like 12 by 18. If we simplify it further, it is divided by 6, 2 by 3. अगर co-prime numbers नहीं है, it means we can simplify it to find out the co-prime numbers. That's why we initially assume that a and b are co-prime numbers. It means now we can write root 5 it as b root 5 is equal to a. Let's square both the sides. Means 5b square is equal to a square. 5b square is equal to a square. It means that 5 divides a square. Means here you can say that a square by 5 will gives us the answer. B square means we are getting an answer if we divide a square by 5. It means 5 divides a square here. Or a square is divisible by 5. Both are the same actually. So students, if 5 divides a square, it means 5 also divides a as well. by fundamental theorem. अब स्टूडेंट्स 5 also divides a means हम डिवाइड कर रहे हैं एक 5 से, तो वी आर गेटिंग एन आंसर आफ्टर डिवीजन. लेट्स से वी आर गेटिंग c as the answer. It means we can write a is equal to 5c. So let's put this value in this relation. It means 5b square, it will be equal to a square means 5c square. It means 5b square, it will be equal to 25c square. It means b square is equal to 5c square. Now b square 5c square means b square by 5 is equal to c square na, means 5 divides b square as well, because हमें एक आंसर मिल रहा है c square after this division. It means 5 divides b square as well. So again by fundamental theorem, 5 also divides b as well by fundamental theorem. Students, please take notes of it, huh? So, and in the previous step, we found that 5 divides A. Here, we found that 5 divides B. So, 5 divide करा A को भी और B को भी. It means 5A और B दोनों का फैक्टर है. मीन्स ए और बी दोनों का एक कौन फैक्टर है, जो कि 5, क्योंकि 5 दोनों का फैक्टर है. बट स्टूडेंट्स इनिशियली व्हाट वी अज्यूम, इनिशियली वी अज्यूम दैट ए एंड बी आर को प्राइम नंबर्स, मीन्स उनमें कोई भी कौन फैक्टर है ही नहीं. But after solving, we got that 5 is a factor. It is common between A and B both. It means we got a contradiction here. We got contradiction. It means जो हमने initially माना था वो हमने wrong assumption ली थी. Means हमने क्या माना था कि √5 एक रेशनल नंबर है. Means it was incorrect था. It means √5 is an irrational number. This is what we have to prove. Students, is it clear to all of you? Can you prove √5 is irrational? But in the same way, you can also prove irrationality of √7, √11, √13, anyone you can prove. Clear? Students, this one? All of you? Thank you so much, Anushka. Students, you can ask for doubts by unmuting yourself if there is any doubt. Okay? Students, the next, thank you so much, Anushka and Shanvi, for your responses. Students, the next question is, yes, Suskant? Okay. So, students, the next question is a previous year board question. The question is, given that √3 is irrational, then prove that 5 plus 2 √3 is an irrational number. Students, let's use the same method. Let's suppose opposite. Let ये एक रेशनल नंबर है, हमें इरेशनल प्रूफ करना है, तो लेट सपोज ये एक रेशनल नंबर है. लेट 5 plus 2 √3 is a rational number. So अगर ये रेशनल नंबर है, it means we can write it as in the form of p by q. It means we can write 5 plus 2 √3 as p by q, where p and q are integers and q is not equal to 0. It means we can write it as q multiplied by 5 plus 2 √3 is equal to p. It means 5q plus 2q √3 is equal to p. We can write 2q √3 as p minus 5q, or √3 will be equal to p minus 5q by 2q. Students, p और q दोनों इंटीजर हैं, मींस p minus 5q भी तो इंटीजर होगा, और q इंटीजर है तो 2q भी इंटीजर होगा. It means we can write √3 as in the form of integer by integer. What does it mean? If we can write √3 as integer by integer, it means √3 is a rational number. We can write rational number as integer by integer as p by q form. It means we can say that √3 is a rational number. But what is given to us? √3 is irrational. It means we got a contradiction here. हमने हमें इस मीन्स जो हमने माना है इनिशियली वो हमने कुछ गलत माना है, वो एजम्पशन इज रॉन्ग। और हमने क्या माना था कि 5 प्लस रूट 3 रेशनल नंबर है, मीन्स our assumption is wrong. It means 5 plus 2 root 3 is an irrational number. Because अगर ये rational है तो root 3 भी rational number होगा, but root 3 is not rational. That's why it is also an irrational number. This is what we have to prove here. Students, both the questions are clear, or is there any doubts? And you can ask your doubts, students. Varun, Janvi, Bhumi, Skand, Sarenya, Utkarsh, Vasundhara, Shanvi, Anshul, Anushka, or Devraj. Students, any queries or any doubts from any question? Thank you so much, Janvi, Varun, Shanvi, for the responses. So, students, in today's session, we have discussed. Thank you so much, Janvi. Thank you so much for response. We have discussed about rational numbers and irrational numbers first. Thank you so much, Devraj. Means numbers in the form of p by q are called as rational. If we can't read a number as c by q, then it is called as irrational number. And we have discussed our fundamental theorem of uh, arithmetic, that we can write every composite number as expressed as a form of a product of 5 numbers. And then we have discussed how can we prove irrationality of root 3, root 2, root 5, like all these irrational numbers. Thank you so much, Devraj. So, students, it's time to end our today's session now. And please don't forget to solve more and more questions of this topic with the help of Byju's.